and welcome to another episode of the Blue Devil Breakdown. My name is Jake Bohlman, and it's a gorgeous day here at the University of Wisconsin-Stout. We're live on Nelson Field, home of the Stout women's soccer team. This Blue Devil soccer team is definitely a team that likes to have fun on the field and off the field as well. And under fifth-year coach Megan Frank, this is a team that's looking to make a splash once again in the WIAC Conference. Today on the Breakdown, we're going to have an opportunity to talk to two of the senior leaders of this women's soccer team. So call it soccer, call it football, but just call this the Blue Devil Breakdown. And welcome back once again to the Blue Devil Breakdown. My name is Jake Bohlman. We are here with two of the, leaders for the University of Wisconsin-Stout women's soccer team, being joined by Katie Ness and Jessica Price. And ladies, welcome to the program. And right off the bat, I wanted to ask, we're kind of halfway through the season as it stands. And one of the questions at the beginning of the season, one of the big stories at the beginning of the season, was the fact that there were going to be a lot of younger players kind of moving into this squad. And I guess, I'm going to direct this first to you, Katie. How have you seen these younger players come in, and what kind of effect have they had on this team so far this year?
Well, with any freshman group coming in, they, have their, from the high school, they, know what to do in high school, and then when you come to college, it's a whole different ball game. It's, people are more aggressive, they're bigger, stronger, and everything like that. They've coped really well with, that transition from high school to college, and overall, they've really proven, what they can do out there on the field.
And Jessica, how has the seniors and now the juniors and all that, how have you guys kind of welcomed them in? What do you pass along to some of the younger players?
I feel like the upperclassmen are very open people, so it's easy to get along with us, and the freshmen are also very outgoing and stuff, so we all kind of, I think, mesh really well. I don't think there's any drama or anything going on. And I would pass on just keep working hard. You only have 4 years. It goes by fast.
You make mention about being really open. One thing I've noticed about this team, during breaks, during warm-ups beforehand, I don't think I've ever seen a team having as much fun on the field as you group of ladies have. What's behind that? Are you guys genuinely just kind of having fun even during the halftime of games?
We do. We just like to have fun, and we like to just kick around the soccer ball and basically talk about other stuff. We talk about a lot of other stuff during halftime. I mean, we still are focused and everything like that, but I mean, we know how to keep it light. We just don't, we aren't straight, about soccer. We know how to incorporate other things into it.
Well, we know definitely how to have fun, but when it comes to being serious on the field, we see plenty of that. I believe we have the leading scorer for the team sitting right over there right now. So, Katie, what has Jessica meant to this team scoring-wise and for the victory so far this season?
I mean, the past couple of years, she's been one of the strongest scoring people on the team. Last year, she was the top scorer, and this year, she'll definitely be the top scorer again. She just has that scoring mentality that she knows how to get it in the back of the net. She's just always there for us.
All right, Jessica, Katie said nothing but nice things. Now, this is your opportunity to maybe rip her back. From the other end of it, then, let's see what Katie has meant to this team this year.
She's playing a totally different position. I think her at defense is
Have either of you even had a chance yet this year to even think about that?
I still think it's weird hearing my name get announced and me being a senior, like when they announce it over the intercom or whatever.
That is definitely true. To take it into the, I have thought about it a little just because in my industry, I'm in the hospitality and tourism industry, and you do work with a lot of different people. You work in groups, and soccer, the team is a group, and you have to work together to accomplish your ultimate goal of winning. So, you want to do that in the future.
All right, before we're gonna go have a little bit of fun, and we're gonna see, have Katie do some demonstrations. But I always like to close up. We call it the quick three. Just 3 quick kind of fun questions. First thing that comes to the top of your mind. And actually, I'm gonna direct this first one to Jessica. Right off the bat, Jessica, does Katie have the best cleats on the team? Because the one thing that the one thing I usually notice doing the play-by-play for the games is I can always tell where she is by the yellow streak of cleats going down the sideline.
I feel like she has the flashiest cleats, or one of the flashiest cleats.
You go out, you had to go out with a, big bang with the yellow cleats.
Yeah.
All right, without naming any names, are there any dirty teams or teams that you don't like to play in the conference, or just throughout the rest of your season?
Oh yeah, there's a couple.
Really?
Yeah. One's a southern team, more south of the state, southwest of the state.
How much stuff can you get away with on a soccer field? I mean, there's only 3 refs out there kind of watching it.
Depending on the ref.
Yeah, it all depends, especially the center ref. If you have a bad one, you can't even touch anyone. If you have a good one,
plus
I guess.
If the ref's back is to you, that helps too.
Yeah. But the 2 of you have never done anything like that ever on the field.
No, we're perfect angels.
Right. And final of the quick 3 questions. Any major injuries from headers? I see some of those corner kicks coming in, and I'm absolutely amazed that I've never seen anyone just get knocked out. How do you guys do it?
There's been a few concussions on our team.
Just a couple. It's better than previous years, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. We know who the headers are on the team, and when a corner's coming in, they're getting
out of their way.
Yeah, you don't want to be in front of them.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Now we're going to take a quick little time out here. We're going to have Katie do a little juggling for us. All right, welcome back once again to Nelson Field. Jake Bohlman, Katie Ness here of the women's soccer team, and I've got my workout scrubs on now. I've got my university colors on as well. And the one thing that always fascinates me before games, and I see it from so many players, I see it on the internet, is it's called juggling, right?
Right. Yep.
All right. And is there a point to this? Is this a warm up? Is this just fun? Does it help with the skills at all?
It's a combination of things. It is fun. I enjoy it a lot, and then it does help with your footwork. I mean, getting your foot on the ball, and that kind of thing.
I want to point out too the cool yellow cleats. I don't know if we got that in the camera shot earlier, but those between the yellow cleats and Emily's bright green headband, those are the 2 things I usually notice the most. But all right, are there names to the tricks? Is there anything that or do you just kind of do whatever you want to do?
Just kind of do what you want to do. I mean, there are a few things like the rainbow and stuff like that, but those are more skill tricks.
Yeah, that sounds like an injury just waiting to happen. So I'm not going to be a part of this at all because I don't even think I can kick this ball squarely. But I'm just going to step back. I'm going to feel free to just show us your skills as much as you can, and feel free to show us a little juggling demonstration.
Kind of thing. So A, B, C, D, E, F, just things like that.
That's amazing to me. Well, and more importantly, no injuries with any of the rainbow shots.
No, the rainbow. I'll try to do it. We'll see if
if you're gonna hit. Wow. That's.
But usually you go over your head. It doesn't. There are some girls on the team that are extremely good at that move. You just some people let the ball stand, some people roll it. It just goes right over their head.
I'd like to see someone try to whip that out during an actual game. What are the possibilities of that happening? Probably a 0, huh?
Probably a 0, yeah. Unless they had a lot of room in front of them.
Gotcha. Well, hopefully plenty of room in front of both of you when it comes to these upcoming games, and best of luck for the rest of the season.
Okay, thank you.
All right, and thank you for joining us once again on the Blue Devil Breakdown. Oh, yeah.